I am so mad at myself right now. I am so mad at myself. I just cleared this entire memory card for this week's vlog, and I deleted all of my tutorial footage because it has been forever since I've done like an Instagram tutorial applying makeup and stuff like that, like the posing, everything, and I just deleted all the footage. I'm so mad at myself. I cannot deal. I'm so mad at myself. Ugh. Anyways, it is a very overcast day today, but I kind of love this weather. I feel like it's in the 50s. You can walk miles and really not break a sweat, or just barely break a sweat. I just had an appointment and then I went to the pharmacy. I also stopped by Michael's, and I am really excited because I picked up these Swarovski crystals. Like, I've been meaning and wanting to do a look with crystals for the longest. You know how everyone is putting crystal either in the inner corner or just under the pupil, like in the center. So pretty, so excited. And then I went over to Forever just to see if I could find some clothes. I have a birthday, like barbecue get together today. And I didn't find anything. I couldn't find anything. And then I came into my apartment building and I had a package from Forever 21. I don't even recall buying this. It's so funny. Recently, I have not recalled a lot of my online purchases. So this shirt is from Forever. So guys, I don't know. I feel like I'll always be a bargain shopper. I don't know if I'll ever be that person who has like a Kenzo t-shirt that was several $100s or a Gucci t-shirt that was $1,000. Like, I don't think I could ever be that person because I'm very flighty, like in regards to my opinion of things. I will buy something thinking I love it and then not end up wearing it or just hate it. I do that with makeup a lot. I've returned a lot to Sephora to the point where like I'm almost ashamed to show my head. I'm almost ashamed to go in there because I feel like I return so many things. And that's how I feel about clothing. So I love that Forever 21 is fast fashion. It's better than H&M in that it's fast fashion. Oh my God. Delta is like bothering Emma as she eats. I love that it's fast fashion. You really can't find a lot of those pieces like elsewhere. And a lot of their things recently in the past year have been athleisure wear. I love athleisure wear. It's just so easy. I'm wearing this like baseball jersey and I'm kind of obsessed with it. I have like worn it every day this week because it's just so easy. It's like my uniform. I wear it with my Zara leggings and my Nikes and a cap, and I'm just like set. I don't have to think about it. I just love it. So I think I'll forever be like a Forever 21 person. Even if I'm well off, I feel like it's just better for me. With that said, so much has been coming into my closet that I need to clear out. I really need to clear out. And I really strongly believe in donating. My family donates to the Vietnam vets, but also there are so many like local places by me. Did I buy a black t-shirt? Is this a black t-shirt? Why did I buy this? Delta, come. Sometimes she knows to come on the bed. She needs help, but sometimes she's a little off. Oh, okay. This is just a basic black shirt. It's like faux layering, you know what I'm saying? I just figured that would just be easy, like a basic black t-shirt that I had to keep away from the cats. I probably bought it because it was really inexpensive. Like, honestly, you can find things in the sale section $10 or less. It's crazy. And then I just bought like a button-up. For summer and just in general, I always wear button-ups. In the winter, I'll use a cardigan or wear a cardigan over them. But they're just so flattering, like and I don't even like lift that much anymore, but with my biceps, it just is so cute. And finally, because trucker hats just look so good on me, it's hard for me actually to find hats that work, but trucker hats in general are pretty good. Oh my God, it's so cute. Is that not so cute? I'm like living for this hat. It is the cutest baby blue ever. Like with a choker. Also, when I was at Forever, I was looking at chokers because I'm obsessed with this one Instagram account. It's more of like an artsy, it's a little like adult account of this beautiful like Latino man. And he like wears a lot of chokers. He does a lot of like artsy pictures, like shirtless with like makeup on and stuff like that. So it's kind of like blurs the lines between masculinity and femininity. And I love that. I know a lot of men in makeup do that. And I just love the idea of like full face beat, cap, like a choker, especially those like clear chokers with maybe like a metal ring in the center. So hot. I will be coming at you with a look like that probably in the near future. But I love this hat. Do you guys like it? I'm like feeling it. Yes, this is my banana. I try to eat like 3 bananas a day. But I am probably gonna head to the gym. I will, maybe in this vlog, guys, I will share with you more of my workout. My workout is pretty simple. I've streamlined it because I just can't be bothered. I used to, in medical school, my straight husband, I feel problematic saying that, but my straight husband, basically taught me how to lift. And so we were lifting like 4 or 5 times a week. I was drinking protein, I was taking protein, and I did bulk up, but I just also felt like really swollen, and I felt really bloated and like chubby. So I don't go there anymore. Like I make sure that cardio is a mainstay in my workout. And then I'll lift here and there, but you know, I've always been curious about CrossFit. I don't know if I'll ever be a CrossFit person. I don't generally like to work out with other people, and I don't like to be pushed. I'm like really stubborn. I don't like when people tell me what to do or what have you. So I don't know if CrossFit will be for me, but I would love to maybe incorporate CrossFit techniques like workouts into my workout. Maybe? Guys, I'm just sitting here watching my vlog. As you guys are watching it, I'm very self-critical. You can ask my roommate. Obviously, when I'm editing, I'm watching the footage over and over, but even after I post, even after I upload, I watch it a couple times. I don't know, I'm just so weird, especially the ASMR videos. I'm so critical about them. Like, I edit out every weird gulp, every like sniffle, every cough, like every stutter, because I feel like I stutter a lot. Here's Emma crawling on my back right now. I would show you, but I'm only wearing underwear. This is, what are you doing, Emma? Are you kneading me? Are you kneading bread? You guys haven't seen her in a while. Look how long her hair is. What? Oh my God. I have to cut your hair again. It's getting too long. I don't like it. Huh? Huh? Anyways, let's talk about these e.l.f. products again, because I never showed them to you. So I want to share with you Coral Kiss, and I checked the website. There's a nude, which I would so prefer. Y'all know me in nudes. Send nudes. Really love this. Okay. Like, the way it makes your lips look. Emma, you're being so rude. Can you guys see like how pretty oils are versus glosses? And the taste is like maybe a little cotton candy-ish. It's delicious. It's not off-putting whatsoever. It's just so great. You need the lip oils, and so do I. I need to find the nude color, and I know I'll be addicted to it. I love them. Another thing, so I was looking at my footage. This e.l.f. highlighter, how do we feel about it? I think I looked really oily. I have texture to my skin. I feel like this just enhanced the texture. If you have super smooth skin, maybe you would like to use this. It's $4. It's super, super affordable, and it was very, very pretty. I would just recommend the rest of your face be very matte, that you be very strategic with where you place it. Good product, just maybe not for me and my skin type. Does that make sense? Emma. I decided I'm gonna put on makeup. Very few people in my everyday life have seen me in makeup. Like Taharka has seen me in makeup, Sherry has seen me in makeup, Dorothy sees me in makeup, obviously. My family, I don't even know if they've really seen me in makeup. So I wanted to put on a little bit of a beat. I'm watching Sass and her sister eat. Sorry, this is gonna be distracting. Love Sass. You guys, I'm just, oh my God, Sass, congratulations on, what are you on, 25,000? Almost 25,000. She's like, amazing, and I love when she eats with her sister. Her sister is very, very cute as well. Okay, so I have been raving about the MAC Next to Nothing foundation for the longest without showing you guys how I use it. It's, you know, I've explained it, but I could maybe actually show you guys so you had an idea. Because a friend of mine, Maquillage It Up, was checking it out in store, and she was like, I don't get what the hype is. Like, why are you so obsessed with it? Sorry, I'm just applying primer. So guys, by the way, the Kenzo lotion, I have that on today. It's actually like a lotion. It's mattifying, it's moisturizing, but you can just use it as lotion. I was using it like on my forehead only. I applied it all over the face. It wasn't drying. It provided enough moisture, which says a lot for my skin type. But that's great for every day. As far as like makeup is concerned, whenever I'm wearing makeup, I like to use my BECCA Evermatte. That BECCA Evermatte doesn't quit, girl. Okay, it is good shit. And I mix it with my backlight priming filter, also by BECCA, like BECCA Fam, hashtag BECCA Fam. You know, I was kind of like anti-BECCA during the Jaclyn Hill era, and like when they fucked up on that eyeshadow palette. I think they went in the wrong direction. In regards to their brand. I feel like they should have just not involved themselves with creators because their products are good. Like you guys, I don't know if you remember years ago or like a year ago, 2 years ago, I was using one of their foundations in Bamboo. It was like the Radiant Skin something foundation, which was a great foundation. It was very similar to like the NARS Sheer Glow if you're interested in that. Anyways, they have great products. I'm using 3 BECCA products today and the rest are MAC. Okay, so I have next to nothing in medium dark and I literally just apply it to my face like this. Okay, let that drip down. I don't use correctors in my everyday routine and I just use 2 pumps for light coverage, okay? So now I use my finger or my hands, not to blend this in entirely, but to distribute the product a little bit. Around my face. I probably could use another dollop or what have you, a little splooge more. But I'm now going to take this brush. This is the 140S. And this is actually a technique that I learned from the MAC Instagram. It's very soft. I'm not tugging on my skin whatsoever. It's super, super soft. And on MAC's Instagram recently, they've had a lot of their professional artists who I love that they don't look like Instagram models, and that's not an insult. Like they just don't look like Instagram models. They're artists, they're pro artists. Now they all have flawless skin, but this is how they apply it with this brush. So a lone one layer gives you light coverage. It can enhance your complexion. So if you're using a deeper shade, something that's a little deeper, although the shades are very forgiving, it can make you look like you have a little bit of a tan. It can color correct a little bit for you in that way. It makes your skin look so glowy, but not as glowy as the MAC face and body. Sometimes like around my facial hair, I'll just need to like push the pigment into the skin a little bit more. But otherwise, it like took to my skin really, really well. Next, I'm going to take my BECCA Beach Tint. This is the Beach Tint Shimmer Soufflé in Watermelon Moonstone. I'm sorry that it's discontinued, guys. But this is freaking amazing. It just makes me look so sun-kissed. And it's like pigmented and the texture is very skin-like and I'm literally obsessed with it. I think it's so pretty. And it's very similar to my natural blush. As you can see, I have a lot of redness to my cheeks. Like everyone thinks I'm always wearing blush or I'm always like embarrassed. And then this is the next to nothing actual powder in Dark Deep. I use this as a bronzer. And I use the same brush. It's dry at this point, and I just take that over the high points of the face. I'm gonna go into the hairline a bit. And then very clumsily, I'm just gonna take this on the sides of the nose, up into the brow. Curl your lashes, maybe put a little brow gel in, and that is literally your 5-7 minute face. That's that. See, this is why I can't make my bed. 2 pussies. Hey, excuse me. Hi. Can you move, please? Can you move your little rump? Just rump. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey, excuse me. Huh? She's like, no. No, Dad. Go away. Okay guys, workout is done. I just wanted to share with you guys things that I do. I don't use weights often. Burpees you can definitely do at home. I didn't show you guys my ab workout, but if you're interested in a good ab workout, I would follow, his name is I think something Crawford, or I will link him below. I learned a lot of things from him. And I think it's all about like using your body weight for things to your advantage, I guess. Anyways, what was I saying? You know, if the sun set a little later in the day, I would actually consider doing an eating video today. But if not today, then tomorrow. I'm gonna head downstairs to pick up a package. I think I have some things from Octoly. For those of you who don't know, if you watch Jen and I, we get some of our PR from Octoly, which is basically a group that links creators to brands. So you can sign up for campaigns and you can receive product and then you review the product. And what I love about that is there's no pressure versus a brand contacting me directly. In this way, there's a middleman, which I think translates to a less biased review for you guys. So yeah, Octoly, I will leave a link below if you guys are a creator and you would like to apply. I think there are some Lancome things being sent my way, which is really exciting because I grew up with my mom using all Lancome, so it's kind of very nostalgic for me. We used to go to the mall and she would, whenever Lancome would have a gift with purchase, she would pick up her staples. So Lancome, I grew up with Lancome, so it's kind of nice to be receiving some products. Okay guys, so you're seeing my PR corner. This is my MAC PR, my Makeup Forever PR. This is just all of my random like makeup that I have to use and play with. I just picked up some things. I'm not going to use it now, but at least I can introduce it to you because I'll probably use it later on in this vlog and give you an idea of what I think of it. I just got a text from my MAC PR boy. I have a MAC PR boy now, which I love. I think that's awesome. And he just emailed me having noticed that we live in the same building. So weird, so cool as well. I, don't have many people in my life in the beauty industry or are in social media. Now, of course I have Jen. I also have Ryan Cybersleep that I keep in touch with pretty consistently. And Patrick and I will touch bases as well. But other than that, I don't have anyone like here, anyone that I can hang out with more frequently that loves makeup, that loves beauty, that understands social media. So that is very, very exciting for me. I'm like kind of really into it. Let's see. Oh, they're amazingly generous. These are 2 of their absolute powders. Aww. This is why I love Delta, because you can hold her like a baby and you can't hold Emma like a baby. Hi guys, I just wanted to do a quick update because I'm obviously sitting here doing my makeup. It's overcast, so I don't know how this is going to actually come out, but I have to share with you this Lancome powder. I'm using it in Absolute Peach. It is, like, I'm kind of baking, like half baking, but even with it on like this, it doesn't look dry at all. Like, it is a very, very interesting powder. I am using the NARS Narcissist Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard, which I haven't used in the longest. I pulled it out last week to use it, and I don't know why I ever stopped using it. It is an amazing, amazing, amazing concealer. The reason why I pulled it out is because I saw that Sam Visser, who does like Kris Jenner's makeup, a lot of other people's makeup. I was looking at his spread and he uses this concealer. I wanted to go back to it. It absolutely provides radiance underneath the eye. I'm just obsessed with it. I'm like, my base products are everything right now. I'm using new Pure products. I'm using this Pure No Filter primer, which Jen uses as a primer and as a highlighter. I could see how she uses it as a highlighter because it has like an electric yellow flash to it. But for me, when I use it with my BECCA Ever Matte primer, and you guys know I always use this in conjunction with a more radiant primer, when I use those 2 together on my face, the shimmer is not very noticeable whatsoever, or the effect is not very noticeable. It just looks very luminous. My skin looks very luminous when I use it. It is a really, really beautiful product. I think Pure does complexion products so well. When Pure isn't trying too hard, when they get down to their basics, they do really, really well. So let's just talk about my MAC boy. First of all, he's not my MAC PR person. Okay, I don't know what it was. The exit of my MAC PR girl, she went to another brand. When she left, she emailed me and she CC'd this other individual, this other man, and kind of introducing me to him. So I assumed that he was my contact person, but I didn't really do much reading. I didn't do much research. And then I got the email, as you guys know, and we met. Turns out In doing my research after he had contacted me, I Googled him and I was freaking out all day, from the point of realizing who he was, and seeing his picture, realizing that I've seen him at the gym before. We met later on, like around 9 p.m. because he had a Japanese class, like he's learning Japanese. His dad is British, his mom is some parts Indonesian and Malaysian. Like, he's like 6 foot, just because it's silly. I'm not going to show you guys him. But Jesus Christ, we decided to just, like neutral, get a drink in our lounge, like just hang out in our lounge, our common space. And we just talked for like maybe an hour, getting to know one another. And I don't know. My roommate was laughing at me because I was freaking out. My roommate was like, I never pictured you to be like this, to be so like shook by a guy. And I think it's very hard to shake me. Aside from being beautiful, he seems like a really nice guy. Obviously super well traveled, has a great job. Like, I think I'm gonna see him again tonight because our building is hosting like a happy hour at a restaurant close by. And he was like, hey, you're gonna come, right? And so I was like, yes. I honestly, the introvert in me is like, no, I'm not gonna see you again. I can't do this to myself. Hi guys, we are headed to a happy hour for free food, tapas and drink. Very, very excited. It's supposed to be an amazing place, Boqueria. Can you say it with a Spanish accent, Dorothy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. And I looked at the menu already. The happy hour menu for dessert has churros. And can you roll your R's?
A little bit.
Oh, I bet you can. Sorry guys, one, I drank a lot of sangria, and two, my camera was in my coat that I had checked. So I couldn't show you the venue, but the place was great, the food was good. There were Nutella-filled churros. We made friends, so cool, so cool. So the Mac guy was there with his man, who was very good looking as well. So that's that. We made friends though, which is cool, that live in our building that have similar interests. Anyways, I just sprained a muscle. The restaurant I will leave below, delicious food. The happy hours are really, really reasonable. So if you guys are in downtown Brooklyn, you can check it out. It's a new build, not a new restaurant, but okay, I'm winded. Did you have fun?
Mm-hmm. I learned that you're very funny after you've had a few drinks.
I'm always funny.
Uh-huh.
Say hi. Say hi, Delta. Delta. Sniff the camera, Delta.
You're so dumb. Also, I didn't show you guys, okay, the makeup that I showed you guys when I vlogged with like makeup on. I wasn't happy with it. I redid it. It's on my Instagram. I hope you guys like it. It's a little different, it's a little avant-garde. Not really, it's just like blood coming out of my nose. It's like glitter blood coming out of my nose. Anyways, I like it so much better, the images that I took after the fact and didn't show you guys. Can you guys see? Yeah, it looks good, right? Now I have to edit the fuck out of it.
Yeah, because your face needs a lot of editing.
Needs so much editing. I really like that image, guys. You into that image? I took like obviously literally 100 pictures and I had to like narrow it down to posting 2. Also, I wish we had whipped cream. Oh, whipped cream and like maraschino cherries. Mmm. 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 Hi guys, it is Wednesday and I have not filmed an eating video yet, which means I have to film an eating video. I actually picked up Chipotle. I was just craving Chipotle. It was either Chipotle or Panda Express. I owe you guys a Panda Express video. I just have promised Dorothy that we would go together, so that's why I'm not filming a Panda Express video for you guys. However, I think Chipotle is a pretty good subject matter. And I have chips and I have guac, which I don't usually do with my burrito, but I am just so excited. I was craving it so badly. It is like 2, it's 2:30. I haven't eaten all day. I woke up at 5. After I drink, whenever I drink, and I had drinks last night at the happy hour, as you guys saw, well, you saw like the result of that, me coming home. I just wake up really early. I also just wanted to mention, on my face, obviously I'm wearing the next to nothing, but on this side, I use the Lancome Absolute Powder, again, in Pesh or Peach. Now, I had used this yesterday in my makeup look, and after the fact, I was like looking in the mirror, and I was like, I don't like the cast that it left on my skin. It's also more pigmented than I thought it would be. Like, it definitely left color. And I didn't like, there's definitely some pearl to it. And I didn't like how it sat on my skin. So I don't know when to use this. I don't know who would like to use this. If you are very oily, if you naturally highlight as Gen 1 does, I wouldn't use this powder. I actually would not recommend this powder. I don't know if I would use it as a highlighter, a very subtle highlighter, maybe like all over the face if you guys are using a powder foundation. But with a liquid foundation, especially with one as dewy as the MAC Next to Nothing, I don't love the Lancome powder. I really do not love it. Let me let Emma in the room just because she's locked out. Emma! I like kicked Emma out of the room earlier. Where's Emma? Is she in the bathroom? Emma. Oh, Emma. Come on, Emma. Why is she being so cautious? No, Delta, you can't. Bye. I just have to finish the video and then I will let Delta in. So I get the chicken. I order chicken with brown rice. Doesn't matter what the beans are. I like both. I get the chicken and the peppers. So the vegetarian option, I ask for the peppers included. I get mild salsa, corn, and lettuce. I do not get sour cream. I do not get cheese. I do not get extra guac because I have guac on the side, and usually they give you a lot of guac on the side. Also, guys, yesterday I know I mentioned the MAC guy. I don't want to talk about him again because it's like being silly, but I was like kind of heartbroken. Now in a sober state, I can appreciate. I was like kind of heartbroken because he had brought, like, I guess you could say, his boyfriend. He didn't introduce me to him as his boyfriend. He introduced him to me as his friend. He was very handsome, so I was like, ugh, I was like kind of devastated. But I think it's good. Trust me, I don't take it that seriously. I love the feeling of having a crush. I haven't really had that in so long, so it makes me like just have the butterflies and just getting nervous. It just makes you feel like, I don't know, it's like so cute. I am happy to feel that, even if it's transient and even if it doesn't become anything. But so I passed out. I don't remember when I passed out, honestly. And when I woke up, like at midnight to use the bathroom, he had texted me like at 11:30 asking me how my night was. So it just makes me feel a little nice that he thought about me, even if it was a late night thought. That is okay because I am a late night thought. I just wanted to give you guys some closure on that. But anyways, time to eat. I am starving and I am ready to mukbang. I know, Emma, we're gonna find you a daddy. Emma wants 2 daddies.